Mighty Boards has a game that I think is interesting, and I hope you will too. FateForge, Chronicles of Kaan. This is for 1 to 4 players ages 14 and up and should take you about an hour to play. FateForge, Chronicles of Kaan is a mystical action-adventure cooperative campaign full of surprising twists with a sprawling story and intense fights played in episodes under 1 hour. The game offers an accessible RPG-like board game experience for 1 to 4 players. Meaningful narrative choices and action-packed combat scenes are the heart of this game. You will take on the role of a hero and backflip, double slash, and charge your way to victory. The app-driven story lets you navigate your way through a city full of intrigue, and your choices will ultimately determine the fate of an entire empire. FateForge, Chronicles of Kaan is an action-adventure for newcomers and experts alike. This app-driven game immerses you into a rich and involved fantasy RPG world without the need of a game master, while also tackling the considerable learning curve of many dungeon crawlers. The length of each game session is flexible. You can comfortably play through a combat and several story scenes in 1 hour, or spend the whole evening with your friends immersed in thrilling adventure. After completing a carefully curated tutorial to ease you into the campaign, you will meet increasingly challenging situations and surprising encounters where you'll have to combine the full potential of your hero's abilities to succeed. The story adapts to the outcome of each combat, leading you down different paths of sprawling branches, offering a unique experience with each and every playthrough. During your journey, the app guides you like a true game master. It remembers and reacts to your choices, often when you least expect it. It also handles all the admin, tells the story, and sets the atmosphere, so you can focus on the gameplay and be the hero of your adventure. Yeah! I love stuff like this. How could that not capture someone like mine's attention? And if you're still listening, then maybe it's caught yours a little bit too. So, looking more into this, it seems unanimous across the board that this is considered a very well-written, heavy, story-lined creation of a board game. I like hearing things like that. I really do, because those are the things I kind of look for. The combat scenes and overall, what I'm getting about this is that you get a good balance of how the combat scenes are mixing with the skill tests in the game that you're going to have to take, as well as and I really do like this, the sort of endless quest, choose your own adventure style parts of the game. It's not the game, but it's a part of the game. And I really like that it's incorporated in without becoming the game itself. There seems to be a lot of talk about great replayability in this game, particularly when it comes down to the fact that this is using modular maps. I like that. I always have, and I always talk about that whenever that's part of a game that I'm talking about like this. It really does. It opens things up for change and possibilities that are different each and every time you sit down to play. Now, there's also interchangeable items between gameplay. And I don't mean just between the game sessions, but I mean between any one game and the other. There's always going to be differences here with interchangeable items and personal skills once you're starting the game off. So by being able to nuance the character you're running this way, and the modular maps, and the interchangeable gears and skills and everything, we really are, I think they're right, we really are looking at potentially a game that has really high levels of replayability. And if you're spending money on a game, you want to be able to play that game as much as possible. The components and pieces that I'm seeing for this game really look amazing. Beautiful, actually. The kind of things that you want to look forward to seeing on the table. You know, when you're playing the game, you definitely want something that's going to catch your eye and keep you visually hooked into what's going on. So that's cool. That's cool. Very cool. I want to see more of that. I'm also liking that this game, there's a lot of talk about this game really does build upon team play, coordination, cooperative play, working together to solve problems. I'm a big fan of co-op games to begin with, but a lot of times co-op games usually boil down to we just win together. You know, we can trade items here and there maybe, but that's it. So to hear that a game like this, especially a dungeon crawler that I'm already interested in because of it's a dungeon crawler, that this cooperative game is really leaning into teamwork and working together to solve problems, not just, everyone swinging a sword on their own turn at the same monster. That is a big statement to make. And it makes me want to play the game to see if they're right about that. And any game like this, of course, this goes without saying, right? The characters you're getting to choose from are all going to be asymmetrical. Each and one of them has their own abilities, their own strengths. So that's going to add to replayability as well. See how well you do this run or that run with this character or that character. But it also does add to the whole RPG feel to the game. And I'm really liking that as well. Because anytime you can add in an RPG feel to a board game, I think it makes that board game feel bigger and better. I'm looking forward to this. This also seems more of a get off the radar onto the shelf kind of game on my radar than most. And everything I'm seeing about this, and wow, it just looks so beautiful. It sounds like it plays well, great replayability, a good D&D feel to it. Yeah, if any of that is what you're looking for or interested in, please go get some more information. Don't listen to influencers. Go get more information, read up stuff yourself, and watch some playthroughs. Anytime you're interested in a game, watch a playthrough or two, and that'll give you a damn good impression of whether it's something you and your friends are going to enjoy. So go, get yourself some more information, and come back here and let us know what you think of FateForged Chronicles of Kaan.